Gentlemen, ladies, and non binaries, welcome into the Steak in a Toaster podcast. This episode is only really serving as an introduction to the podcast as a whole, as well as just like the hosts, because you guys don't
Yeah.
really know about us. We recorded one episode. Well, actually, we've recorded two now. We have one going up on Tuesday after this one comes out, the Tuesday after this episode comes out, which we've already recorded. That was a lot of fun. Which, by the way, I'm going to have to cut out a large portion of that podcast, probably about a whole 5 minute segment, because Grant requested me to. Uh, and so I'm going to respect that request because I get it. So, anyway, Jaden, would you like to introduce yourself to the lovely viewers and listeners of the Steak and a Toast podcast?
Yeah, my name is Jaden. I'm from a small town in Omak.
A small town in
Broke my
Omak?
knee. A small town in Washington called Omak. I broke my knee when I was 5. Uh that's about it, man. Like I can't think about a lot. I am a dropout, a college dropout.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
graduated with a 2.0 GPA.
yeah, yeah. Why? So, is there a real reason you dropped out, or was it just like college isn't for you?
College isn't for me. It's expensive and
That's
like I'm going through like currently I'm going through a lot.
no, I get that. We've all, well, not all of us have been there, but I can certainly understand where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, me and Jaden went to high school together. Me and Jaden are best pals, right? We graduated together. We went to middle school together. We did all this stuff. We've known each other for a long while. And so
Known each other for at least 6 years.
we thought that it would be fun to start a podcast because of the whack ass shit we talk about when we're playing video games. And so hopefully at some point you will see some of that come out at some point.
Here's the
Unless,
thing, man. When I'm playing video games, I lock the fuck out of conversations and I just say the first thing that comes to my mind.
that's the exact, well, like, I don't even think about it. So it's like, usually when I'm talking to someone face to face, it's like, ooh, I kind of have to like think about what I'm gonna say, right? Whenever I'm talking, like, over a Discord call, like what we're doing right now, or like over an in-game voice chat, it's just kind of like whatever comes to my mind. Especially when I'm tired. Oh boy. Hopefully, at some point, you guys will also get to experience sleep deprived Nick and Jaden. But with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and introduce myself. Hello, my name is Nick Atkins. I am a full time college freshman at Northwest Missouri State University in Maryville, Missouri. I love it up there. It is amazing. Um, I don't have a major in anything
Mm.
yet, and I don't know what I want to major in. I have absolutely no idea. This is my second semester, and I still don't know. So hopefully, we can get that figured out. I am also a musician. I have written music. I have played music. I am a hell of a karaoke singer, if I do say so myself. Not to brag, though. And then I'm also a film director, producer, and actor, as stated in episode 1 featuring Marshall Buckline, who is also a film director, writer, and actor. Um, it's pretty fun. But
Yeah, man.
that's basically all I have to say about me.
Uh,
Um, this
if you
pod
don't mind, I would like to share a little fun fact about you.
Go ahead. Oh, about me.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So this man Nick here, he is a Jimmy Donaldson in the streets, but a Mr. Beast in the sheet.
I am a virgin, by the way. I am a virgin. Don't take that serious. Um, you know. No, but basically, yeah, we started this podcast thinking it would be a good idea. Now that we've actually started it, I don't know if it's a good idea, but we're gonna keep on rolling and see where it takes us. I actually
This is
really
a
enjoy it.
funny idea.
Yeah, I really enjoy doing it. It's fun. And now that we've recorded 2 episodes, I think it's something that I do want to continue to do. But, you know, this podcast is basically like we're gonna have guests on most episodes. Sometimes it'll just be me and Jaden, like this one that you're listening to right now. This will probably only be like a 10-minute long introduction. Most of the time we'll have people on, but sometimes it'll be just me and Jaden occasionally. Uh, every Tuesday morning, a new episode will drop exactly at Tuesday morning at midnight Central Time. So if you're living on the East Coast, that is 1 a.m. Eastern Time, and that is 10 p.m. on Monday night if you live on the West Coast. So keep an eye out for those episodes. And then we will also have occasional bonus sort of episodes that drop during the week as well, in between
Technically,
Tuesdays.
this would probably be one of them.
Technically, but this is going up on Saturday. So, I mean, it's an introduction. It's not really a bonus. And if you guys couldn't tell already, I'm a little bit tired. I'm kind of slurring my words a little bit, talking a lot slower than I usually do, so I apologize for that. But I'm sure you guys can. I'm sure you guys can probably empathize with me there.
I'm
Jaden,
like, I'm emotionally tired, but like, I'm zooted
I'm
off of caffeine.
I'm physically tired because I had a long day, but it is what it is. It's a
Uh,
Friday night, and I'm gonna sleep in tomorrow because I can. So,
it's a Friday night. I think this is like a good day for me to do like a late night stream, honestly.
oh yeah, Jaden streams on Twitch. Would you like to plug that?
Yeah, man. Spooky D&D nerd. Look
Which
for Moist Squidigle.
twitch.tv/spooky D&D nerd. That's SPOOKYDNDNERD on Twitch. Is that right?
Yeah, man.
Did I get that
Yep.
right? And then I also occasionally stream Minecraft or Among Us or Fortnite or whatever I want to do that day on YouTube. You can find that at youtube.com/@ the Nick Star, no spaces. Um, not
Wait, Nick, you know what you could totally do?
what could I totally do?
You could like plug our shit in the description on YouTube.
I could do that actually. I'm gonna do that on my next. I might do that on my next YouTube video on my personal channel as well. Just plug this podcast, but yeah. You guys can also, if you're because this is going up on both YouTube and Spotify. If you're listening to us on YouTube, you can subscribe, like, and ring the notification bell, and share it with a friend. Tell your friends about this podcast. Put a good word in for us. And then if you're listening to us on Spotify, do the exact same thing, except follow, leave a 5-star review, and then ring the notification bell. On both YouTube and Spotify, you can comment. Is that right?
Yeah.
So feel free to comment whatever you please, as long as it's not like super offensive. You know what I'm saying? But I trust that a lot of you guys will not be. I trust that we will not have to worry about that with our audience. Hopefully,
I
because
mean, yeah.
right now, the only people who really listen to us are people that either me or you or both of us know. So
Yeah.
we can probably trust you guys. If you do share this podcast with someone else, then make sure to tell them like, hey, don't be commenting like the N word in the comment section. I mean, that's like
Yeah.
obvious, but sometimes common
Um
sense isn't so common. And yes, I just threw a bunch of my friends under the bus there, but I don't care.
so Nick, I think this is like a good time to mention
What's up?
you do not know what Bad Dragon is.
I don't. Can you please? Yeah, this is something we were just discussing. Can you please tell me about Bad Dragon?
So Bad Dragon is an adult toy company that markets heavily towards furries.
I am not a furry, so I don't know if that would be something I'd be interested
Um I don't think you'd be interested in it at all.
in. And why'd you bring
I
it
would
up?
hope not.
Why'd you
Huh?
bring it up? I said, why'd you bring it up?
Oh, it's because I sing you the Bad Dragon jersey on their official store.
Oh yeah, and then I said it looked sick. Yeah, that was an embarrassing
Yeah.
moment for sure. Um, But no, this episode was really just to kind of let you guys get to know us a little bit better, sort of, I guess, get to know the podcast a little bit more, like in terms of
I'm
like what it'll be, what you can expect, all sorts of stuff like that. So, what were you gonna say,
yeah,
Jaden?
man. I think my biggest role here is to like ask additional questions that I find interesting, or like really just talk about things that interest me.
Yeah, yeah. And you guys can expect a little bit of that in our next episode that will be dropping on Tuesday. What's today's date? January 31st, as we're
Yep.
recording this. So that will be dropping on Tuesday, February 4th in the morning at 12 a.m. Central Time. So you can expect that. We interviewed the awesome Grant, last name not included because he specifically requested me to not include his last name. Um, he's awesome. Love that dude. And yeah, so, but now, as I just said, this was just an introduction. I hope you guys enjoy the podcast in the future. I know a lot of you guys really liked the Marshall episode where we had Marshall Buckline on. And yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and end that here because I'm tired. It wasn't supposed to be a super long episode, this one, but you know.
Yeah, man.
Anything else you want to say, Jaden?
Yeah, low final thought, man. OMAC Washington needs more people.
Just gonna send like a flock of people to OMAC.
Honestly, while that would be funny, it would definitely like be overpopulated due to how tiny it is.
Well, that's not well. Okay, according to Spotify, 17 different people listened to episode 1. So, or I think I'm getting that right. I'm not actually looking at the analytics right now, so I'm just kind of guessing. But the population would go up by 17 if that were the case. So, would it really be overpopulated, or is it already overpopulated?
So they go from 5,004 to 5,000.
21.
Shut up, I was doing math.
All right, but no, that will be it. Thank you guys for sticking with us, and as always, take care.